Hey guys, I'm here with a collab video for DIY notebooks. My collab is with Nugra Crafts. She is a newcomer in the craft world, but you might know her from Nugra Plays the Sims. She is obviously a gamer, and I am doing a notebook craft with her. I'm going to show you how I DIY'd my notebook, and she's going to show you how she did her craft book. So mine, first of all, I got a notebook, a regular spiral notebook online, because I couldn't find a journal and the type of paper that I wanted. So I did this, and then I wanted to DIY it, so I turned it into a journal. So on top, I have this nice butterfly pattern. I wanted a duct tape brand fabric pier sheet that I was seeing for wire, but we just went nuts trying to find it, and we went to multiple stores, including the store that I had seen it in, and we cannot find it. So I printed this onto a photo paper, an 8.5 by 11 piece of photo paper. And then well, first I had a fail. First I Mod Podged it, and that did not go well. It ripped up my entire notebook. So then I used a few pieces of double-sided tape at first, but then ran out of tape. It's been one of those days. So what I did was I put a little bit of tacky glue in each corner, and then I put a tiny bit. Now, when I say tiny, I mean tiny, because that can go on so quickly. And as you can see, I'm still scraping it off for a little bit, but I will be able to get it off without an issue. I put a tiny bit of hot glue just underneath and pushed it down. So first you're going to need to make sure that your cover covers up all of the writing that's on the notebook. Mine did not. So what I did was, since my cover is black, I took a black Sharpie and I colored it in and waited for it to dry. This piece is really annoying me. I can get it when I have both hands. I don't have my tripod set up right now with it. So then what I did, I wanted it to have this journal look. So I took elastic that I had, and I will show you how I did that when I get to the back cover. But this is elastic that I added on. So then when we open this up, right now I have a piece of white and gold chevron scrapbook paper glued in the exact same way and trimmed down to size. I glued it on first and then trimmed it to the size of the notebook, and this looks really good and really professional in here. And I want to stencil on my teapot stencil that I have. It's pretty big. It would take up most of it and look really nice, but right now I'm so in awe of how well this turned out with how much issues I had with this cover that I'm kind of just leaving it for right now, and I might stencil on later. Now on the back cover, it looks like this, and what I did was I took this kind of embossed zigzag black piece of scrapbook paper, and I did the same thing. I laid it down and I hot glued the corners of it, and then I trimmed it to size and then started hot glue a little bit around all the sides. Then what I did was there's still a few little hot glue strings here, but you do have to be careful with hot glue. It can be bumpy and go through. Actually, first what I did before that was I cut my elastic to size so that way it stretches around it, but it's not too loose. And then I hot glued that. It's just about right here. I hot glued that in there to the original cover, and then the same thing up there. And then I hot glued the chevron piece around that. So then what I did from there is all these little polka dots are actually 3D. I know I mixed patterns, but I thought I had seen this idea before, and I wanted to do it. So yeah. So these polka dots are actually paint strips that are completely free. And what I did was I took my 1-inch hole punch that's round and cut around the birds on the paint strip. You want to make sure that you don't get the birds. And then just kind of did this random pattern, and then I hot glued each one to it. For this you can use tacky glue, but I was on a tight schedule trying to get this collab up, so I just did hot glue. This notebook was $10, so hopefully it doesn't ruin it too much. And then on the inside I did the same type of thing, but with this, it's not sparkly, it's more like holographic gold paper. And I was going to stencil on my big cat silhouette stencil on here, maybe in black. But again, I'm kind of enjoying how well this actually came out, and that I did it. I made a journal, so I haven't done that just yet. So that is my journal DIY. It's pretty easy, it's pretty cheap, besides how expensive my notebook was, but you can do this with any notebook. It's pretty cheap, pretty easy, and you can go check out New Agros. I know I didn't say that right that time, I'm sorry. You can go check out her video. Right now I won't have her link because she's working on uploading hers right now, but once I get that link, it will be in the down bar, in the description box, and she will have a link to hers, to mine in hers. So you can go follow her for right now if you would like. You can find her by the name that I said. And that's it for my DIY.